taking a few deep breaths and landing in your body. And if you can, ensure that the breath is taken from your stomach, that you're breathing in and expanding your stomach, and breathing out and releasing the energy, the air upwards, out through the top of your crown. And do that again, expanding the stomach and releasing, sending the energy up the spine and out of the top of the crown. And one more time. And landing in your body. You could be seated, lying down. You could be standing, however you feel most comfortable. And however you can have a straight spine. Just do whatever's right for you. And I want you to come into your body. And we're just going to clear any cords or attachments. And these can build up through the dream space at night time. So this is a great practice to do in the morning. Or it can build up as you go throughout the day. So it's another great practice to do in the evening. I'm just going to keep this practice quite short so that you have time. And scanning your body for any cords or attachments or energy drains, plugs or rips or tears, especially focusing on your energy centers, which can be the chakra column, or it can be by the side of the body. There's plenty of energy vortexes in the shoulders and the hips, beside the ears, down the arms, the feet. Giving your body a good scan to see if there's any energy locked into you that's not of a higher force. And gently feeling that energy unfurl and come away from your body. And if you're moving, you can actually physically do this with your hands. Grab at energy around your body and just throw it away. Transmute it all in a violet flame outside of your auric field. And if you're doing it with your imagination, you can just see these cords dissolve. You can see yourself cutting them. You might want to scan your chakras, have a look at your root, right at the base of your body. You might see an attachment cord coming out from that. And sometimes these are attached to a person or a place or a memory. And letting yourself release that. Decord yourself from this situation. Often around the root, this is our security, sometimes tied in with our jobs or money. And something might have had a grip on you or a fear state, and you can release that from your body. You don't want to anchor into that energy. It could be someone that triggered it. Releasing that cord and coming up to your sacral. This can often be relationships, sexual partners, and if they're bringing in an energy that isn't of a higher light as you are, your energy is being dropped around here. But this could be any relationships, family relationships, your joy, has that been taken? So you've fallen into a more mundane state. Check in around this chakra, which is at your lower stomach. Is there anything dragging on it, pulling on it? And if there is, you can throw away that cord physically, pull it out from the front or the back of your body or the sides. or see it happening in your mind's eye. You have the power to clear all of your energy. It is yours, and what we're doing here is taking that power back. And now going into your stomach, the solar plexus. Often we get cords coming in around here. You might be dealing with people that are in an ego state, in a lower 3D consciousness. There might be problems with power, how systems have power over you, how you've been anchored in, harvested, drained in any way from not feeling empowered. And we're taking that power back, taking out those cords, visually in your mind's eye, or pulling them out from you. And you can also spin, move your fingers around the body to encourage the body to spin. Little circles with your fingers around those chakras and pull out the energy, releasing it, transmuting it in a violet flame. And coming up to your heart. How has your heart been harmed? Have you felt any rejection wounds today? Have you felt any fear or loss or pain throughout the night? Is your heart closed in any way? And this is a powerful portal, so ensure that there isn't any shadow energy or cording, dissolving it in your mind's eye, pulling it out. Pulling it out with your hands, your imagination, and reclaiming your heart energy to ensure that it's a higher consciousness, vibrant. Sometimes feels heavier in your chest when you can feel it like this, more expansive. And coming up to your throat. So many people have this spiritual persecution pain in the throat. This can be from other lifetimes, when you were killed for speaking your truth and it still resonates here. This can be where you've walked into an environment and you haven't fully stepped into your truth. You felt shut down, quietened, silenced. This could be in childhood. This could be triggered in your day. This could be even in the sleep state. Some people suffer from sleep paralysis. And fear can shut the throat down. So I want you to pull out any cords, any energy that doesn't feel like yours, any shadows, any tightness, any gripping around here, releasing. Reclaiming your sovereign spiritual truth in the throat, connected with the fifth dimensional spiritual consciousness. Pulling out any of that cording, detaching from any lower matrices below the fifth dimensional consciousness. And coming up to your third eye, in the middle of your forehead. And this should be blazing a bright light out into the world, seeing things with higher wisdom. And it is also the ability to heal and scan your own body from the inside and check how the light and the energy is going on inside your body. And a lot of attacks come from lower dimensional technologies, frequencies, programming in the world around us. This can be listening to the news when they've got fear and propaganda campaign going on, or it can be listening to people that are stuck in the fear state, or it can be programmed subliminally through many things. And decord from it entirely from your third eye. You can either pull those out with your hands, transmute it in the violet flame, or visually see down your third eye and burn through anything that's dense, that's not yours, so that you can step into and embrace your higher mind, your free consciousness, your sovereign divine mind. And then going up through the crown, just ensure that there's no entities or attachments or dark energy, shadows or cords around your aura, connecting into you, disconnecting you from your higher self, your spiritual force of light. And if you can see anything, just commanding that it's removed and your connection with the light is restored. Ensuring that you're also anchored in to the earth, the crystalline core, molten lava rock. And I see this as crystalline energy, and you can bring in whatever crystalline energy you need. It could be amethyst if you need healing, clear quartz if you're wanting a higher spiritual connection of the earth. It could be obsidian, a black crystal if you need transmutation. Just pulling in a colour, a crystalline rock that you most need to anchor into. And from this clear space, we want to protect our energy so that no one else is able to get into our higher light. And I want you to pull a bubble of light around your aura. I want you to see this as a flickering bubble, and you can choose your colour. It might be a colour connected to a chakra that you're wanting to animate, reinforce and charge up. So you could choose any of those colours, or you could choose a rainbow colour, giving yourself more multi-dimensional frequency. So there's the red colour of the root chakra, the orange of the sacral, the yellow of the solar, the green of the heart, the blue of the throat, the purple of the third eye, or the crystalline white of the crown. Or you could have a bubble of golden light or pure white. Or if you're wanting a stronger protection, you can make that flickering black. And you can put a protective bubble of rose flowers around you. These have thorns that push away energy that wants to get too close to yours or take from you. But it also has this beautiful silky petal frequency. And you can just feel that absorbing into your energetic field, raising your frequency with the botanical healing of those herbal flowers. And then wrapping this bubble of light, now have a layer of liquid crystalline light, and just see that cleansing all through your auric field. This is about 8 to 10 inches from your body, and it expands out further. So you can immerse your auric field and then push it out and push it out and push it out. And your aura is all around your body, underneath your feet, your head, both sides of you, front, back. Pushing this auric field out to as far as you want it to go, but ensuring it's not interacting with any other energies. So this is just your field. And usually healers or light workers, shamans, witches, spiritual folk tend to have an auric field that expands quite wide. And that is great if you're working interdimensionally or you're wanting to feel into different energies. And you can always expand your auric field when you feel like it. But you can also draw it in if you don't want to pick up any other energy. So once you've felt how expansive it can be, pull it back in, and then enshroud yourself in a shield of whichever colour you chose, completely shielding. And you can see this more like a metal armour, but it's expansive. Your life force can breathe through it, but nothing can get in. And wrapping yourself in this dome, in this space, you can now go about your day or rest well knowing you are fully protected.